as we think about your experience, your message really to people that are listening to this, what do you want them to walk away with?
I want them to walk away with, like, number one, don't think of our students not achieving because of just simply lack of motivation.
Yeah.
Or that they are, that there is a bigger systemic issue here that is happening as it relates to what students are facing on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Number two, if you go to a gala and, and you see a student saying their story, how X program, saved X.
Yeah.
Don't think that this is what's happening everywhere.
Right.
Like, it is great that this has happened to a student or a family.
But most are struggling.
Right? Yeah. And by no means is this one student or two or whatever the case is a reflection of what's actually happening. Almost like, how the S&P 500 is doing and unemployment, like totally not reflective of,
right.
of like what's happening here, right? Like, so those things are, third is, what do we want to see for this country?
Yeah.
Right. Like, and how could we rally around children and kids and stop rallying about what we think might be the ultimate solution or silver bullet?
Yeah.
Right. Like, removing this thing about, if X is done, then Y is accomplished.
Right.
And really thinking about, how do we actually build a social safety net for everyone to thrive?
Yeah.
Right. And not really base our decisions, on just one's own experience.
Yeah.
And lastly, let's stop saying that I made it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, let's just kind of walk away from this concept.
Yeah.
That I am simply a product of my own.
Yeah.
And maybe take a step back and reflect about how much happened.
Right.
For you to be where you are, in a way. Not trying to preach here, but it's just, that is really what drives me.
Yeah.
And I think just like walking away with those certain things kind of helps frame.
Yeah.
It really changes the lens in which how you look at what's happening.
Yeah.